morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, waiting for a few people to come in. Then we'll get started. Hey, Marshall, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. You can probably guess where I am, Marshall. You can see Ragged Top Mountain in the background there. Yeah, this is a little different spot than Lucas Quit. There's Lucas down here bugging me. Can you say hi? Say hi. Okay. We're in a little different spot than we usually are. We're actually about 2 miles from our place. And around the corner, from around the curve from Lookout Hill, there's a really good spot out here that's very private. It's on a trail not commonly used. And so we're going to come out here and stay here for 3 or 4 days. Yep, that's Lucas. That's Lucas. And I'm going to run in and get my coffee. Sit. 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 You also live in Arizona, Riley, huh? Cool. So, Riley, question for you. Do you know where the Ironwood Forest National Monument is? That's where we're at right now. Yeah, I set it up so you could see Ragged Top just off my shoulder there. Can't hear you. Okay. Hey, Janice, how's it going? So I just set up here to start off with. I will try to speak louder. Maybe I'll move the phone up a little closer. Let's see if that's better. I have a microphone for the phone, but it doesn't work when you're live streaming. How's that, Janice? Is that better? Yep, a little better. Okay. All right, little better is better than no better at all. So we'll go with that for right now. All right, so fall has finally arrived. We're enjoying the cooler weather. And we brought the grandkids out about a week ago. Tried to get them out of the house and out into nature. And so we brought them out to this spot, which is down a unused trail, mostly unused, out here about 2 miles from where we live. So we didn't have to travel far, didn't have to spend a lot of money on gas, and we're still out in nature, so we like that. Thank you, thank you. Oki and I have been working on tie-dyes. Probably have 6 or 7 t-shirts now. And this green one here kind of fits with your channel. Hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. That's funny. So I thought I'd just do a pop-up for a few minutes on this beautiful Sunday morning. And Oki's gonna be out later. I can't see how many people are watching when I'm doing it off my phone. It doesn't tell me. Okay, 16 watching. All right, cool. So I'm doing a portrait mode live stream. I'm supposed to push it out a little farther, get a few more new folks in here. Glad you're all having some fall weather. We're in full swing of fall here in Kentucky. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people posting videos on the fall weather and the leaf changing and all of that. And we used to really enjoy that when we lived up in New Hampshire and on the East Coast. Boy, the fall colors were just fabulous. Here we don't have too much. We have to go up into the mountains, which is about a 2-hour drive from where we live here. Not too bad. I mean, we've done it before, but it's 4 hours round trip, plus, you know, doing your walking around, it makes for a full day. It's raining here. Cold snap. Nice, Janice, nice. We had about 3/4 of an inch of rain here about a week, 10 days ago. You know, I was worried we weren't going to get any there for a while. We've got 2 good rainstorms out here, one almost an inch, and then the second one came in at about 3/4 of an inch. And it's greened up the desert really nicely. And it looks pretty good right now. Makes a big difference just in a few days. Divine Project, howdy, howdy, welcome, welcome. I went through Southern Arizona 2 weeks ago. It was 97, right? And it's going to be about that tomorrow. But, you know, that's not too bad for us. If you're less than 104, it's tolerable. But 97 and low humidity is not bad at all when you're desert dwellers like we are. Las Cruces, New Mexico, finally cooling down. I'll bet it is, Sean. I'll bet it is. It's a beautiful area over there. $4 a.m. over there in Oz, where Janice is. So cool. It's supposed to reach 69 Fahrenheit later today. Wow. Now our low temperatures here in the desert have been in the 50s right now. Yesterday morning we were like 47, 48 for a brief time, but right now mostly in the 50s for low temperatures, and then we're still getting up in the 80s, and then once in a while hit 90, but it's pretty nice weather for us. Divine Mojo, welcome, welcome. Mindy, right? Did I get that right? 4 a.m., huh? Wow. And I think I saw Divine Mojo was working on heading to Quartzsite. Is that correct? I think a lot of the people are starting to show up there. Even though the government shut down, you can still get your sticker your permit online, and then just take it with you and you're good to go. One Kings, welcome, welcome. Can you say happy birthday, Nick? Happy birthday to Nick. Welcome, Nick. Oh, you're going to Tucson area. Okay. All right. That's where I was born and raised, in Tucson, and went into the military for 20 plus years, and then came back here back in the middle 90s. Been here ever since. When we were in the military, we traveled all over the world, saw a lot of places all over the states, up and down the East Coast, Midwest. Didn't do too much in the Northwest, but there wasn't any place quite like Tucson. And so when it came time to retire from the military, we came back here. My folks were here, and we were able to help them out a little bit while we were here. And the nice thing about Tucson and Arizona in the wintertime is, you'll get, in the dead of winter, you'll get 60 degree Fahrenheit days, cold nights, cold mornings. But it's pretty nice, pretty nice. Yep. We're in Ironwood, so that's where we're at. Yeah, Okie and I live out here, so just a couple miles down the road. Lucas is stuck on a rock. Come here. Pull. There you go. You got it. Okay. Here's Lucas. I'm on the phone. That's right. There's Lucas. Oh. So we're setting up camp here. Lucas is supervising, complaining a little bit, and Okie will be out later. Thank you, Marshall. Please hit the like. Appreciate that. Yeah. So, Mindy, we are, if you remember where we were all camped for the meetup, that was down on Pump Station. Pump Station is starting to fill up. I mean, it's not full yet. There's plenty of room. But that's the most common place everybody parks. If you go on out into the monument farther, you go past the Red Hill area where we live on Silverbell, keep going till you hit Dirt Road, and you kind of bear right heading north. There's a couple of spots up there that are really nice, quiet, a lot quieter and less dusty than Pump Station Road. So depending on what rig you have, I can't remember what you're driving, but it may be a good option for you. Traveling Merton and Sue, hello. Good to see you. Merton and Sue dropped a video this morning of their rebuilding their shed there in Massachusetts. Janice says most common I see around here are red-backed wolf and the common little jumping spiders. Ooh, redback are the ones to stay away from. Yeah, we have the black widows out here and the brown recluse. Mostly black widows. The recluses are a little more recluse. Oh, you have a Jeep Cherokee now. That's right. I think you mentioned that in one of the chats I saw you in. Yeah, you can get out here. If you get out here, Mindy, I think you were on some of the tours that we did, right? If you remember heading out towards Ragged Top, even Ragged Top Trail, the trail that goes up to Ragged Top, which is just past the cattle guard to the hang a left, there are some beautiful sights up there, and with the Cherokee, you won't have any problem getting up there. In fact, if you go all the way up Ragged Top Trail there, There's a spot that pretty much requires four-wheel drive to get up there. And if you park up there, you're going to be in a nice, peaceful area. Oh, we're talking about spiders. All right. I went on the petroglyph tour. That's right. Okay. Yeah, and we went right up that road there. So when you get out here, if you need help finding a good spot, let me know, and I can meet up with you down there on Pump Station and show you around. If you want something away from Pump Station, that's up here is a good place. Ooh, more spider talk. Okay, I'm going to grab the phone and walk around a little bit. See if I can not trip over Lucas. Give you a look around. This is our rig. It's 10 years old, but still working pretty good. There's Ragged Top out there. Well, you can come over. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There you go. You're all right. He doesn't like being on a tether. I'm going to put the fencing up here in a little while and let him have his yard where he can jump inside the RV. There's the saguaro cactus out there. I've got my GoPro set up over here, doing a time lapse of setting up and doing the live stream and everything. There's our fire pit. That's what we used last weekend when we had the grandkids out with us. We had a really nice evening. That was when the storms were coming in. So we were out here for 2 days and one night in between. And we had a great time with them. Cooked over the fire, played some games, laughed, and enjoyed their company. And you know, when you have teenage grandkids, you got to take advantage of that, because you know they go off on their own eventually and you won't see them as much. You can see these creosote bushes after they got rain. If you've been in the desert and smelled the rain, that's what you smell, is these guys when they get wet. They're even leafing out and got flowers on them. So they're really happy. And if you see a creosote bush and you just do this and smell it, that's the smell that you get when it rains. Oh, Lucas got off his lead. He's got a tinkle out there. He never likes to do that close to camp. He always wants to go out. Lucas, come here. Come here. You're supposed to be tied up, mister. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. He's getting older now, so he's not prone to running off so much. Okay, come here. That's it. tangled up here. Oh, right here. I think you peed on your leash. Good job. I don't know how you get off, but there you go. So there's my Starlink right there. That's the one we set up when we're out boondocking. Works pretty well. There's nobody out here. The only sound I hear this morning is the glider port. They're out flying today, pulling gliders up and releasing them. These Palo Verdes look nice after we got the rain. Hey Patrick, there's Van Girl Sherrill. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Trying to walk slowly here. So Cheryl, we're out in the monument just a couple miles from home. That's what makes it nice to live out here. It's a beautiful area to camp. And we brought the grandkids out about a week ago and had a good time. Found a great spot. I knew this trail was here. It's not well traveled. Not a lot of people camp here. So it's quiet, and with the recent rains, it's greened up nicely. There's a buckhorn cholla. Everything out here has stickies on it. There's a baby saguaro right there. That's the same thing as these guys. That one's probably 25 years old. Those are a couple hundred years old out there. Yeah, this is the same spot, Cheryl, as we were last year. I do hear some shooting, and that's quite often happening on the weekends. Deer season is opening up down here in southern Arizona, I think on the 23rd of October, so there will be hunters out here looking for mule deer. My niece made this when I retired. Every day is a Saturday. So since this is Sunday, we get the gliders overhead, and then of course the Second Amendment people out practicing and shooting their pew-pews. You don't have to come over, you can sit. He's always got to come over and get some loving. Yeah, I got a bunch of stickers, Patrick. There's Traveling Merton and Sue. There's Jane, Mel and Nettie, our Ironwood stickers. There's Nomadic Pride, Simple Life, Big Adventures. That's the 23 Ironwood, the 24 Ironwood, and the 25 Ironwood. Weird Adventures, Fit for Expedition, Destination Delight. There's Mariposa, which is Gracie. And of course, Captain Jack, Ron Sees America. There's Marshall's Melonomadic Adventures, Tumbleweed RV Life, Buckeye Kitty, a couple of Marshall's versions. I can't even pronounce that. Rider's Life, that was one that I think Marshall was involved with. And of course, Brian from Vintage Van Life. That's the newest set of stickers that I have, and I got some more over here. I put them inside the doors. Kind of protects them real well. We have See Our View. There's an early Mel and Nettie. Weekend RVing, Whoa Nellie. Justin and Christina, Happy Place Camping, Roy and Becky. That was Jerry and Diana. And of course, the famous Box Fan D. Dream on Wheels right there. Boondocking Van Life. There's California travel videos. There's the American Wanderer. It's back when he had his bus, Gypsy. See Our View right there. Mo Bang for Your Bucks down here. Arizona Dan, Grandma Kelly, another Traveling Merton and Sue. And you guys know Van City Van Life. I haven't met him in person, but I got a sticker from Badge. There's another version of Marshall's and Paula Van Vita Travels. There's Badge with Land Cloud Adventures. KT Camping was the very first sticker I got when I started doing videos on YouTube. They contacted me, wanted to exchange stickers, and we did. So that was the very first one I got. And Van Life Rocks, of course, who's not active right now, but I think he's still out there. Probably working. Solar's working good. Got 5 amps coming in, just keeping the batteries topped off. And that's the best way to do it with solar. I've got an inverter right here. So what is it? It's 2,000 watt inverter. And I have it hooked up to an outlet inside the RV. And then extra batteries. I like these Redodo batteries. In fact, I ordered another one. It's coming in today. It's a 200 amp hour, 12 volt battery. Got a bunch of them on the house and added one to the RV. So that's my world today. Let's go inside here. I didn't clean house. Need to close the curtains later on. Got my battery operated radio there. Lucas's bed. And this is a great place to fly the drone. So I'll be flying the drone. I got a short out there of the last one, just a very short. It did pretty well. I flew backwards over the RV with Ragged Top in the background and worked pretty well. Oki will get all this set up when she comes out. It's our kitchen area. I'll get the outside all set up. Got my table, movable table. Made that last year. Works pretty good for a inside table. So I can run the microwave off of solar power too with that 2000 watt inverter. What time is it? 10:30. So next I'm going to be setting up Lucas's fenced in area here. He really dislikes being tied up. I don't blame him. I don't think I would like it either. So I figured I'd do a pop-up live. Say hello to everybody. I'll be doing my normal Monday morning live stream tomorrow morning, so be sure to stop by at about 9 a.m. Yeah, you should get a sticker collection, Cheryl. If you start, if you get your own stickers, I'll send you one of mine. Yeah, it is a beautiful day. And it is perfect weather. That's for sure. And it's quiet, really quiet. So nice place to relax. I'm gonna walk out here a little ways and you can see the trail. Back behind me that's the trail coming in off of Silver Bell. You can see it's not well traveled. Ragged Top off in the distance. And of course the Silver Bell Mountains too. Yeah, very private, it sure is. Okay, I better get back to work. Got a few more things to do. Just wanted to pop on here and say hello to everybody. And if you have time tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'll be doing a live from out here as well. So yes, I have to make some coffee. Be there tomorrow morning, coffee in hand. Awesome, Cheryl. Appreciate you very much. Everybody have a great Sunday, and we'll see you later. Thank you, Merton and Sue. We will. Mindy, thank you. And Marshall, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.